Good morning. How are we doing, everybody? Good morning. All right, let's get rid of the cover. Chat, what the fuck is this price action? I thought we were supposed to go higher, but we are not going higher. Um, we'll come up with a neutral bias, I guess, and see where this goes. Pretty strong open here. We have an hourly gap here. If we get an inversion of the hourly, I might be interested a little bit, but I feel like this could drop back into range. Good, Matt. How you doing, bro? Guys, face cam returns tomorrow. I know. Face cam comes back tomorrow. Face cam tomorrow. January price actions have been pretty trash in my opinion. I'm not gonna lie. Chat real quick. Yeah, I think it's been pretty meh. I wanted to see. I think NWOG still gets filled today, like or not filled, like not today. Okay, I should say NWOG gets tapped into this week. I would be more bearish if we didn't have that huge NWOG. That huge NWOG being there kind of makes me hesitate on taking lower prices, but overnight we sold off. You guys are in the Discord. You guys probably saw this. I took a jab at upside yesterday. 15-minute version. I wanted to end walk. We tapped into Asia high, or like the current Asia highs here. Caught a nice move. It went to 430, and then we got hit on the dump. Yeah, end walk makes it hard for this downside bias, but I'm not too sure. We're getting a pretty big wick here in the morning. I'm gonna be a little bit patient, and see what we get. Got relative equal highs here. The downside, the only thing I really see is December lows for the downside. We're still quite a ways from it. Not really sure if we're gonna tap into it, but Chelsea. Forex Factory says we have nothing today. Tomorrow we have news. Or actually, yeah, we have nothing for us today. Tomorrow we got GDP and then EMI. So we already had our news today, I believe. Oh no, today's Tuesday. Yeah, no, there's nothing today. Trump speaks tomorrow at 5:30 or 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And then WEF annual meeting. So I'm not sure what that is. All right, we got relative equal highs here at our London highs. I'm gonna stick on the 15-minute time frame. I think the 1 minute is a little bit iffy right now. Supreme Court, is it the judgment? I mean, dude. Okay. We'll look out for that. I know last few times it canceled, so I don't know. Yeah, I know it kind of makes it iffy. Make sure you drop a like on the stream, guys. We'll do some giveaways today. We'll give away some smart profit and points. You guys could redeem them for your evaluation accounts. All right, so I want to say this is gonna go these London highs up here, that I have marked out. ES is actually the same amount of weakness than NQ, which is surprising. Usually when we have like a huge dump, ES and NQ are a little bit far apart from each other, with the ES being a little bit stronger, but that's not the case today. Oh, we're pumping. All right, this is actually pretty solid. This is towards my bias. I wish I was able to get an entry on this. We are all right, guys. Size the fuck down. We are extremely volatile. We're moving about 100 points every 5 minutes. Let the points do the heavy lifting, not the contract size. It's the first trading week of the week. If you haven't taken a trade, don't force anything. Come in with just be chill, be zen, and we'll try to catch some good trades here. We have a hourly fair value gap up here. If we get an inversion here, I'm for sure gonna jab upside. I'm already pretty bullish with what we have here. We got a potential OB forming. So if we can not wick here, we can actually go higher. I'll be pretty happy with this because 4-hour OB here as well. I would like to get into the 390s before this hourly closes. Really, really good push right now on NQ, which is kind of towards my bias because as much as we're dumping overnight, having that NWOG right above us gives me a semi-bullish bias. All right, it's gonna be pretty big to see what we do at this fair value gap here. I'm not gonna be like I wouldn't jab this 1 minute fair value gap for the upside just because we had that 4-hour rejection and also the hourly rejection. Once we could, if that was like inverse and things like that, I would definitely jab this. But we're gonna be patient until the new hourly starts. I think we have the Supreme Court stuff. If they end up ruling it, that'll be something, but I doubt they will. NWOG is like when we create a huge gap down like this on Sunday open, that's a new week opening gap. If it's like done on a Monday or Tuesday or Thursday or whatever, any of the other days, it's called a new day opening gap. It's basically a liquidity void that is a good draw for when you're looking for up. Like in this case, you're looking for upside, it would be a good target, and it provides you with the bias. All right, this is a 4-hour look right now. We're gonna be patient here. Honestly, today would like ideally be like a PM session day, just because the AM session is gonna kind of figure itself out from last night. It might not, the new 4-hour candle at um 2 Eastern and what's really important, or 3 Eastern. No, 2 PM Eastern, yeah. Because this 4-hour candle opens in around, or this closes in around 22 minutes. I don't think it's gonna have that significant of a tell for us of where it's gonna go, but that next 4-hour after that will be very important. Will you be bearish? Yeah, I think so. This gap is pretty important in my eyes. We'll see. Like I said, I'm just like I just need more data in this. I just need more data in this price action. We sold heavy overnight. I want upside, but it's still a little sketchy because we have the hourly gap that we're rejecting, the 4-hour OB. With the NWOG above, I think if we stay patient and we do end up going higher, there's gonna be a lot of opportunity for that long trade because we have NWOG above us, which is a good target. And also filling that new week opening gap will be good. Yes, exactly. Sean Chen, that was like one of the greatest questions someone's ever. Is this because of overnight price action that you want to give it 2 4-hour candles to determine overall bias? Absolutely. Absolutely. Because this 4-hour candle is probably going to consolidate, right? It's just going back into the range. So it's back at a midpoint. But the next 4-hour from, when this 4-hour opens to closes, it'll probably give us some better reads on where this is actually going to go. But yes, that's perfect. Oh, there you go. The Japanese bonds. Yep. All right. Rejecting this one money gap here. I feel like this is a solid trade, but I don't like the R on this. This is actually a pretty good trade, but I think I'm gonna hold off on this. I'm gonna go with my rules here and sticking to the next 4 hour open, but that actually looks pretty good. The 5 minute here still too. We'll take this early today. I'm gonna try to avoid taking any trades before 10 today. Exercise that patience. And that right there is trader intuition 101. I think this would be end up with the loss if we took this. That having that 5 minute gap there made me hesitate as well. Yeah, sometimes the best trade is no trade. I know a lot of people in the ICT space are probably in that 1 minute inversion, which I didn't think it was high probability, if I'm being completely honest. Chat, right there is how you avoid losses 101. You're not comfortable with the situation, even though it presents yourself with an A plus setup, right? 1 hour rejection, 1 hour or 1 minute inversion for value gap. It's just not, in my opinion, that high probability because of we need to let the new hourly close before we take anything. A lot of people probably in that and already got stopped out because they can't handle 60, 70 points of drawdown. We closed the gap during this week. I think we start making a mistake of making a move to it, yeah. Not sure when, but I do think we get up there. I'm not sure. Nope. But I'm telling you, the ICT community probably took the shit out of this 1 minute inversion and probably took a L on this. This is a good learning opportunity here. I'll probably post a reel about this. I just know there's so many people that probably took this. All right, 15 minutes to this close. I think we have the Supreme Court stuff. Is that confirmed? Like there might be a hearing? You guys are on my news these days. I don't even know. Tentative. Okay, okay. What you gotta do this weekend? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Me and Lanto don't take the same model every time. Like I don't look at the inversion every time. I sometimes take for value gaps, but like the way we approach a trade, yeah. Watched, dude. This football games are crazy. I think the Bills got fucked, and I think DJ Stroud needs to have a deep dive within himself and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Any other quarterback in the playoffs would have won a Super Bowl with that Texans defense. That Texans defense was insane. Yeah, the Bears game was good too. I was rooting for me, Matthew Stafford. I like him too. He's at LA. I'm right there, right? Obviously, Rams are a home team. But I do like Caleb Williams. In football, I like the Raiders, but and now I'm going for the Rams. I guess they're like the teams I want winning. But I was going for Caleb Williams that game. CJ Stroud peaked his rookie year is insane to me, bro. His O line is also absolutely dog shit. Like he's supposed to be a pocket passer QB, but he's not comfortable in the pocket because his O line's so bad. So even when his O line gives him good protection, he still panics. Man, I'm glad you brought it up. All-star game starter. I know who the starters are, but let's show a graphic here and why this is rigged. I think this is it, right? Okay, bro. No bias, no nothing. I gotta turn the music off for this one. No bias. Deserved. Luca deserved. Jokic. Jokic is the best player in the NBA. Like obviously deserved. Shay's probably the second best player in the NBA. Luca's probably like third best player in the NBA. What is this real? Like Wemby really got it? I don't agree with this. I don't agree with Wemby. Um, I don't think Wemby's an all-star starter just because he can't stay healthy. Like, isn't that the whole point? But Steph Curry is the all-star starter in the Big 26 is fucking insane. Bro, Ant-Man is I don't even like Ant-Man like that because he's a terrible guy off the court. But bro, Anthony Edwards, the season he's having is like an MVP caliber season, low key. But why Denny Avdia over Wemby? Oh my god, dude. God forbid I put that IDF agent in the all-star starting. Oh my goodness. Um, Steph should not have made it over Ant-Man. I'm not gonna lie. This was the only one that to me was like, okay, even Wemby, I get it, it's Wemby. But I thought that one was like a little pushing it. But hey, here we are. Here we are. And then the East is the East. I mean, that's whatever. Well, I like Steph, bro, but damn, dude. All right, chat. We're kind of consolidating in this 5-minute gap. I think we get another break of structure above. This is gonna go. It's been a kind of a honestly, chat. It's been a pretty ass open. We're just in the range, so stay patient here. Make sure you drop a like on the stream. We'll do some giveaways in a few minutes here. Drop a like. Drop a like. All right, we're really picking up here. This 4 hour looks pretty good. If we close here, this is gonna be a good hourly inversion. Hopefully, above 385. Like this change in the state delivery on the hourly here would be very good. I don't watch Premier League. No, no. Only time I really watch soccer is like during the World Cup. Like, I'll watch like all the games, but I don't really watch it outside of just basketball, football, and then baseball in the playoffs. Mostly basketball though. Hopping around. We are moving a lot of points though. Yo, one of my boys' family guys, hear this story, right? They came from Thailand, right? Like to visit the US, whatever, like whatever. They come all the time, whatever. Bro, they go to Vegas and they're playing Texas Hold'em, bro. And they fucking pull a what is it called? Oh my god. How am I forgetting? Hold up. Black not blackjack. Poker hands. They hit a royal flush on Texas Hold'em and they won the jackpot for $1 million last night. And they're from Thailand. If you think about like the conversion, bro, they're literally set for life. Yeah, I was like, dude, that's fucking insane, bro. A royal flush. It was off the last card. Is that called the river? The last card? I don't really play poker, but dude, that's insane. It was $1 million. It's $1 million jackpot. Bro, we're moving a lot of points. We are super aggressive today. Can you guys even hear the music or no? The river, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was kind of into poker, but I want to get back into it. Yeah, let me look at the odds of a royal flush. Oh my gosh, 600,000 to 1. God bless. One got raised, so it folded. You guys can't. Okay. Oh, I'm dumb. All right, let me tell you guys something. And it's cool. All right, cool. I'll let you know, Matt. Actually, Matt, probably clip what I'm about to say right now. Low key. Um, so yesterday I was hooping at the 24-hour fitness, right? And me and my boy go to hoop, and we have a friend there, and that friend had a friend, and he trades. So the original friend was like, "Hey, I'm gonna introduce you to my friend who trades. His name was Javon, I believe. Yeah, Javon." And we're talking. He trades on Top Step, the whole spill. He's been trading for 2.5 years, and he's in the break-even stage. Like, he doesn't lose money, he doesn't make money, he's just in the break-even stage. And so he was showing me the trade that he was in before he went to a hoop sesh, right? And how he said he closed it out because he wasn't able to hold the trade while like away from the charts, right? So it's a psychology thing. And I was like, we played a whole game, and I was thinking about that. I'm like that right there. I was trying to give him advice, in what to do and what not to do. I feel like I'm pretty qualified. And I was like, he wasn't able to hold the trade. And I feel like there's a lot of issues that a lot of people have. So after the game, I went up to him, I'm like, hey, before he was about to leave, I was like, hey, yo, like, nice meeting you, whatever, yada yada. We chopped it up. I was like, yo, one quick advice that I have for you is to size down. And you guys know I always talk about sizing down. I was like, if you're not comfortable enough to leave the charts and go hoop without looking at the charts and worrying about your position, you're oversized. Because what ended up happening was he hit like TP1 where you're supposed to go break even at, and he closed it all because he's gonna go hoop, and the play decided to go way in his favor, right? So if he was sized down, he would have ended up making more than he would have if he wasn't with the current size that he had. So moral of the story, I don't want to go on rambling, is when you're trading these prop firms accounts and things like that, and you can't walk away from the trade, and you can't walk away from your desk while in a trade, if it's an A+ setup and you have to be staring at the chart, you don't get any smarter while looking at the chart. Size down, let the trade do what it wants to do, and don't even look at it. Don't pay attention to it. You have a set TP, you have a set take profit. That's all you need, right? Anything in between is human error, and human error can cause a lot of losses and a lot of early wins as well, like early partials, things of that nature. I've been through it. I still go through it sometimes when I'm on the charts too much. When I'm in a trade, oh, I know, I think there's an SMC here, I'm gonna close out. No, TP, stop loss, appropriate size where you can walk away and not affect your trading. Because like I said, when you walk away from that chart, you're not going to get, or when you're looking at the chart, you're not going to get any smarter. Walk away with no stress, with appropriate sizing. And that's something I feel like a lot of people are in the break-even stage. The break-even stage is the weird stage. You're not really losing, you're not winning. You're like, do I learn more, do I not learn more? At that point, it's all about psychology. Size down, the trading will be a lot easier for you guys. All right, there's my 2-minute rant right there on sizing. Honestly, if that's issue that I have sizing down, it feels like I'm making $200 when I need to make 3K to pass the eval. Why don't you just trade straight to funded then? The thing is, like, if you're feeling that way, there's so many options and so many different prop firms that have, a lot of people don't like going through the eval phase, and I get it, bro. I'm not gonna judge you on that. Just do straight to funded. It's a little bit more expensive, but it'll force you to size down. The consistency rule actually forces you to size down, which I think benefits a lot of traders who are like getting to that 5 to 10K a month plus mark, right? Like, having 3 lucid straight to fundeds and doing $200 days goes a long way. Yeah, it might take you a whole 30 days to get to take profit, right? And actually get a payout. But if you take, that's still really good on the month. 2 payouts on Lucid straight to funded, and it takes you the whole month on 150K is a lot of money. $6,000, $7,000 a month. So, and on 50K, it'll probably take like half the month because you only need 3K, right? So you only need 10 trading days to get to that, basically almost getting to that payout. Consistency isn't asked though. It isn't. If you think about consistency and what it's there for, obviously the prop firm wants to do it so you won't make a lot of money in a day. I'm not talking about just you. Maybe you have it figured out, but a lot of traders rush and they size up trying to get a certain number. They're chasing a certain number. So having that 20% consistency rule forces them to stop trading for the day. A lot of people don't have the discipline to stop trading for the day on themselves, and they don't have the discipline to just come back the next day. The 20% consistency honestly isn't that bad if you're someone who's struggling with consistency, not consistency, struggling with that discipline of keep trading over and over and over again, trying to reach that payout threshold. If straight to funded had one day, hey, you can get a payout in one day, a lot of people would full pour and actually blow up their accounts quicker than they would if they was have a 20% consistency rule. I always like the bigger accounts. So yes, Rob Freeman. What's your bias? I want to see upside, but I really don't care really. We're just chopping around. Once we clear this range, I think it'll be better. We're really just chopping badly. Yeah, exactly. Silver. If you can't get a pay on regular account, do not go pay. I agree, because the eval phase and stuff like that you need to go through, for like you as a trader. But yeah, I think you can explore after. All right. Still rejecting that 4 hour. Still rejecting that 1 hour. Are we going to be in range or not? Let's see. This is code smart and everything. Let's go right and see. Made 2.5K last week, came back all. It's all good, bro. This market's been tough. January has been really bad. I've been kind of risk off the last week or so. Depending on where the bias is this week, I'm gonna probably risk off too. I'm only looking for early upside. The new week opening gap's gonna make me very hard for me to take a short. Yeah, he moving like CJ Stroud. Shit moving ass as fuck. We're just chilling right now, chat. And not much going on. Lucid Black's cool. No, I'm not in a position now. Got my first payout with funding ticks. Didn't they go down? Congrats, but didn't they go down? I swear funding ticks pulled the rug. Or am I tripping? Is that a different firm? Dude, I actually gotta remove them off the fucking banner, bro. Brian, if you're watching this, I need a new banner. Let me actually ask right now. That shit AF, but all right, let me ask. All right, do this thing. Yeah, they're paying before, but I know now they're closing up shop. Yeah, 5 minutes, absolutely disgusting. Look at this. We're just chopping around. Like, I don't know why people even look at taking a trade right now in this price action. It's literally full chop. Bro, people have been seeing regulations since like early 2023, and we're in 2026 now. I'm 600 away from 550. Nice, nice. It's like the ultimate trap price action. We're moving a lot, and also it's choppy. Yeah, they closed in a good way. I mean, it still closes bad, but at least they're refunding and stuff. Yeah, liquidity soup. Oh my god, we're gonna chop it. Oh, you're in Greece. Forgot. Chat, this is so slow. What time is it for you? Really, like 6 p.m. 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Let's go, Demos. Yeah, we're just chilling here. Not much going on, bro. This 5-minute charts just chopping around. I don't feel comfortable taking anything in this price action. We haven't moved since open. I don't think I am. It's just too choppy. Like I want to see upside. Maybe if we get like close above like 317, I'll jab like. ES is fucking almost at the lows. I didn't realize this. Maybe like above 320, I'll maybe jab this. Damn, ES is kind of dead. I'm not gonna lie. We have an hourly gap, I believe. Yeah, hourly is still rejecting up here. It aligns with the 4-hour OB. I like Lucid trade to funded. Lucid's pretty fire. Go ahead, Nady. Have a good one, Jungle. Catch you, bro. Peace and love. Peace and love. Give me like 3 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. Chat, give me a few more minutes. I'm on a phone call right now. Pretty important. Give me. All right, I'm back. Oh my god, dude. So here I am. I get a random notification on my Apple Wallet that I can't use my American Express cards no more. They put a hold on my Amex fucking cards, and I'm calling them like, "What's the issue?" They're like, "Oh, we need to review your financial like income or whatever." And then I was like, "Okay," and then I updated it because it's higher this time, so I put how much I made. I told them, I was like, they're like, "What's the income now?" I'm like $2 million for 2026, and they're like, or for 2025, and they're like, "Bank statements, please." I was like, "Okay." I gotta send that. Took 3 weeks to lock. Oh my goodness. Ah. It's so annoying, bro. But we are. What the fuck just happened here? Whoa, 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 bro. Bro, this price action is low-key scary. I'm not gonna lie. But send that shit higher though. Dude, this price. I mean, we've been chopping around. Like, look at the 5-minute. We're just kind of chopping around. I do want to see higher prices, but I don't know if I want to take that risk right now and taking higher prices. A little sketchy for me. We're sending, guys. Let's see if we break structure here. We're probably gonna take out. Dude, where does, guys? You guys see this? Like, where does this? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could take a jab at this, but it's gonna be a super wide stop loss. I don't like how ES left these lows as well. Like, why not just take them out? They left perfect equal lows on ES. Guys, this is gonna be a risk off for me. I just don't feel comfortable taking this price action. Like, if you look at the 5-minute, all we're doing is chopping around. We have not moved since the open. Once that move up actually starts, it'll be perfect. Like, we'll actually get a solid confirmation that we're gonna move higher. Obviously, I want to see higher, but down. This is not what I envisioned today's price action to be like. I more so envisioned like this. This is what I envisioned today's price action, right? You have the highs right here. Let's just mark out these highs for fun. I envisioned, okay, pump off open, a 5-minute gap, and then I would expect like another gap here and like a 1-minute inversion to upside. But this chop. Not what I had in mind. All right, let's do a giveaway though. I know you guys have been here for a while. We haven't taken any trades. All right, let me. All right, you guys want smart profit points? We'll do a good amount today. We usually do 500. We'll do like. Oh, where's the giveaway tab? It's been a minute. Am I tweaking right now? What was bot works like? Ooh, 5 minutes. 2 winners. I'll send you a link to the Discord. You just join the Discord and go to the giveaway tab. And once you find the giveaway tab, you press this little button right here and enter. The ES is actually pumping. First time I traded ICT, different models. All right, guys. Tomorrow though, we are putting on a face cam. I'm not ending stream, but tomorrow we're putting on a face cam. We'll be back with a face cam. The face cam returns. Crib tour. I would never do a house tour out of privacy, bro. But I submitted a new application for a new crib. So currently I'm in a 2-bed, 2-bath, 1,050-ish square feet. but the one we submitted to is a 2-bed, 3-bath plus den, 1,800 square feet on the 4th floor. So it's gonna be way better. Hopefully they accept us. We literally put in the application as soon as the place was available. So probably in a couple months, yeah, it's gonna be another change for the room. How do you approach it to learn all over again? Probably go straight into watching like T trades instead of the mentorship. I'm not in a trade right now, no. Dude, we're chopping bad. Upside bias. Well, I'm not able to catch anything to upside because how bad we're chopping. Yeah, Jabe. It took about 8 months for profitability, but that was with the options. I was only an options trader when I first started. All right, finally getting a pump. That 1 minute gap, literally S&T, this tap right here. So before we got the crazy pump up, I was talking about how this 1 minute change of state delivery I was interested in. I obviously didn't take the entry, but good to see it play out. Both are fire. Oh, I both are. Have you have to take any trades today? Any trades from you guys? All right, the winners of the accounts are Dale and Kabiru. DM me your smart prop from email, and I'll send it to the team over. So DM me your smart prop from email. But any trades today, guys? First is sitting 0-0 here for this session at least. We're watching this Choposaurus. The volatile range is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. Do I take trades after confirmation? That's like, I take trades when price is moving fluidly. Like, this is not fluid at all. There's a lot of chop in the 5-minute gap. After taking confirmations, are you taking them as a spike up? I don't take them as a spike up. I try to use like a sweep. Like, let's say I'm looking for buy side, right? Equal highs. I look for like a sell side sweep, a move up, like a 5-minute gap, retracement to the 5-minute gap, 1-minute inversion to the upside, probably a change of state delivery within it. It'd be better if it's an S&T at the bottom. It doesn't have to be there. Equal highs would be my first target, TP1, break even, stop loss, and then the rest of my stops or rest of my target will be at an external high. That makes sense. I have some examples on Twitter. Harder to understand it when you're just trying to mentalize it. Super duper slow. New York session itself is good. Like the PM and AM, I always trade that. I think overnight trading and the Asia trading and London trading, that's like earned, bro. Like if you're profitable, then you can start dabbling into it. People try to trade Asia and London when they're not even profitable. They're probably way better off trading NQ and ES just in the New York session. Age is easy. I mean, age is good a few times out of like, I'll say like a couple weeks out of the year. It's like really good, but for the most part, it just chops around. Overnight requires so much patience. A lot of like you could get tagged break even a lot of times, especially because the reversals can happen. But when it trends, it trends. Like last night was a good trend, but I don't know. Most of the time it's meh. Do you guys think we'll tap into NWOG today? NWOG is currently 471, so around 70 points. I think 70 points can happen. I think that's not too far-fetched. Yeah, hands off for now. I'll probably see PM session if I like anything. The aim set, this is what I was talking about earlier. Like, I need a couple hours to see how this is going to digest. And I think we're going to get a pretty clear response to how it's going to digest here soon, which we're getting right now, actually. I think 600 is the target this week, like the NWOG. Yeah, first full trading day of the week. Kind of just chilling right now. We'll see what happens in the PM session. Because I am interested a little bit. Especially if we leave that NWOG open, I'm gonna be definitely interested in hunting longs. I was already profitable before getting a payout, so it was pretty, just making a futures adjustment. But it's literally all psychology to hit that next step. I think so, Mystic. Yeah, today has a weird feel to it. I think we go for Asia highs though. Asia highs is a good target. Yeah, I started with options. Yeah, but for those who won the smart profit from the giveaway, make sure to DM me your smart profit from emails and just to the team. All right, chat. Pretty slow AM session. Not much going on for us. Typical. It's kind of what I expected after the big move. I just needed some time to digest the move. If you guys are in the premium Discord, I'm definitely going to be looking for PM. If you're targeting 600, would you look for some type of retracement into? I think honestly, I'll play like a 4-hour. Like if we get like a 4-hour change in say delivery above this here, above like 420s, I might just jab like option swings like this, like something like this. Honestly, like up here or something, up into like previous week high. I think that'd be decent-ish trade. I would recommend futures because you can go with the prop firm route. Options, a lot of cash stuff. Yeah, I think so too, Royal. I think so too. All right, chat, I'm gonna wrap it up here. I hope you guys enjoy the stream. We'll be back with a face scan tomorrow. I appreciate you guys for being in here. Like I said, slow start to the week. That's usually how it goes, and it'll pick up. If you're in the Discord in the premium section, I will be trading PM session to see if I catch any type of trades. Yeah, I appreciate all you guys for being on. Peace and love, chat. Peace and love.